Bells on while bells ring, making spirits bright. Whoa, what fun it is. But I don't think I got enough oil. Rice and homemade biscuits. My manager can do what he needs to do. Can't get my Wi-Fi to work. So I think I got enough cash to pay my housekeeper. I hope y'all having a good day. Y'all ready to get started? I'm not going to wait for a lot of people because I got a lot to do. Oh, it's got the parchment paper again. That paper and put it on my cooking sheet. Just like that. Now these are easy cookies. If you're not a baker, it's okay. But you can make this. What you're going to need is one little box. Now what I'm going to add to these, you may not have it. These are expensive. But they're good, alright? Think about eating some good macadamias. I'm going to make you some lemon cookies. You don't have them. You don't need them. I'm going to add them. You're going to need one box of lemon cake mix. And this is 15.25. One box. We already done got started, class. This is homemade. Can y'all see me? Other people come in later. Replay. Hey, this is Mama's Comfort Cooking. And today, we are going to make lemon cookies. One box of cake mix. One box. 2 eggs. I need to go to the store to come back to cook the other stuff. And half a cup of oil. Sweet pie, I'm going to pay you cash today, okay?
Okay, friend.
Give me my wallet out my pocketbook right there.
I have a price for you.
Okay, go look in my purse right there and grab me my wallet. I can't get my internet to work. I have a cup of oil. You finished?
Yes, friend.
Okay.
You need something?
I just want to tell you, I couldn't get my what's the name to work.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't get the internet to work, so I'm going to tell you this. There you go, baby girl.
Thank you so much, friend.
That works too, don't it? Will you put that back in there when you give it to me?
I am.
Okay. Okay, thank you. We're going to use half a cup of oil. Then we're going to take our time and we're going to stir this up. I'm going to shake me some morsels in mine. Just because I got them. And they lemon. You don't have to have it. There's an extra step you don't have to do. I'm going to do. And it's just going to make it look all nice and cracked up, you know, for Christmas. I don't like this one. My other, I don't know why that looks so in. Okay, you're going to create a ball. Right? This is not going to work for me today. These little ones that I take on and off the little bristle. I don't know why it don't want to work, but I'm going to get another one. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a ball, right? I put my little chips in there, got everything going. Got it worked out good together. And we're going to put it in like a little ball. Okay? You can mess up more than one thing, or you can use the same thing. If you had any sense, you wouldn't mess up no other dish. Tracy, you don't need to mess this dish up. But Tracy don't be thinking. So what you want to do now, you're going to turn these into little balls, right? Little cookie balls. When you turn them into the cookie balls, you're going to drop them into this right here. Powdered sugar. Now, I don't know why Tracy want to wash dishes. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. But all I know is she said she cooking today. So, what we're going to do is going to cut this open. Because we're going to have to use something else anyway. We're just going to take it. And we're going to put it in this here container. Because Tracy said she just can't not mess up dishes today. Right? It ain't going to take a lot. So what we're going to do is like this. You're going to take your sweet little ball. Yes, you can use a plastic. You can use whatever you want to. Tracy just like washing dishes, I guess. You make your cookies whatever size you want. You roll your cookies in a ball. Like that. A ball. Like that. You drop them and coat them into the powdered sugar. You take your little cookie and you put it on the parchment paper. Boom. Just like that. You do that until you get them finished. Do you do them one by one? It's going to take all day long. So just go ahead. Bye. See you next week, baby. And you roll them. And you drop them in the powdered sugar. 8 minutes on 350 is all you need. 8 minutes. That's it. The powdered sugar is going to make these cookies have a pretty white crack design on top. You can use food colors. You can buy some plain cookies and you can put some red dye in it. You can make some red velvet. You can put some blue. And you can make all these festive cookies and you don't have to be in the kitchen all day long. Okay? Then I had a lady on TikTok just a minute ago. She wants to know how to make biscuits. So we're going to make some biscuits and stuff after I get this going, right? All right. So this is the first thing we're going to do. These are going to be lemon cookies. You can do strawberry. You can do chocolate. I can make several of these that I want to make. So during game night, when we go to game night, 1, 2, 3, and the fourth thing is optional. That's why I said it's only 3 ingredients. You don't have to use the powdered sugar. It's going to give them a pretty look. It's going to cause them to have that beautiful crackling look in them. Something fun with your kids you can do with your children. These cookies be good. You get them lined up on that parchment paper. So far I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Out of 1 box of cookies. You keep rolling them out. And you know how many you want to make? That's what size you make them. The bigger you make them, the bigger the people gonna eat. That's it. If they small cookies, they'll eat small cookies. It's really up to you. So you roll them into their little balls. That's all. They're gonna spread out. They don't have to be perfect balls. Coat them good. Put them on the parchment paper. Parchment paper. I think I ended up with, I'm going to use the rest of that. I'm going to put it back. So I ended up with 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 cookies. And I'm going to put them in the oven for 8 minutes. That's all you need is 8 minutes. That's your little timer. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. It ain't that big a deal. Listen, you made these out of cake mix. If they turn out good, they turn out good. If they don't, somebody don't like them, next year, you know not to do it. But they gonna like them. And this is what we call semi-homemade. Put it in there for 8 minutes. Let them things cook. And don't be like Tracy. It's messing up dishes for no reason. Alright? You can move on. And the reason why I put that out, because I can do strawberry cookies next. But I'm not. I'm on Peachy. And Peachy is a shooter. She's a big shooter for, y'all won't know him because I didn't know him when I got over there. Because, you know, all of us don't do it, right? But she's a big shooter for this content creator, right? Like Jean's a big shooter for me. You know, Willie's a big shooter. I mean, we all have everybody gift us, but some people they gift big. And so today she was on another content creator's page and she said she wanted to make some homemade biscuits. I'm finna teach her. I'm finna teach my baby how to make them. If she on here, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna see. Hold on. Y'all see, Jean, is Peachy on here? Well, you know what? She don't even go by Peachy. Hold on, let's get that in here. See, this is what you do. You press it down like that. Good powder. Y'all, I got that Tabitha Brown perfume on today. And it smells so good, I wonder if Eddie gonna know it. There she goes. She said, I'm here. Peachy, I'm finna teach you. I promise you I'm finna teach you. Listen, I put that Tabitha Brown on. I'm going to see if it really... This stuff comes from slavery. Okay? I want y'all to understand I'm going to always give y'all a little history. I use my cast iron. I keep it ready so I don't have to get ready. I keep it greased and I wash mine. Some people don't never, but it'll build up if you don't. You're supposed to clean it. Let's look at it. See, the powdered sugar gave them that nice little crack that... we like, right? And this is still soft, so you don't want to mess with them too much. You can cook these cookies as long as you want to cook them. And if you don't feel like they brown enough for you, cook them longer. For your taste buds, it might take your cookie cooking longer, right? I can't play with them much. I'm just funny like that. If I see that this cookie don't look like this cooked long enough, and you know how cookies have to settle? Baby, you got to show me some. Because my spirit say, put them in there just a little bit longer. Then I'm just cooking for real for y'all. That's what real cooks do. See, and you can take and you let them cook long enough without messing with them like Tracy. They'll just keep cracking. Crack-a-lacking like that. So you see what I'm saying? And then you can add color in there. All right? All right, we good on that? I don't cook mine on 500. Thank you. Thank you so much. I cook mine on 350. I know how to cook, Miss Margie Hill. Thank you so much. Mine is not on 500. Let me explain something to you. Some people take other people's recipes and they'll come tell you, cook your Peachy. You don't have to have one of these. I got one of these. I don't let nobody tell me what to do. Because then when it don't turn out right, it'll be like, it came, honey bun, it'll be like, it came off of her page. Nah. No. No. Okay, here we go, Peachy. Now, it's just you, Peachy. So you don't have to make a lot of these. So, Peachy, we're going to start you off with 2 cups of flour. And, Peachy, you can make these and freeze them. Make sure you level it off like I just did when I was packing it in there. Peachy, that's 1 cup. Shake it on out. Let's get you 1 more cup. Press it in there. Press it in your cup while you're scooping it out. Two cups. Okay? We're going to also use a little more in just a minute on the side. Now, Peachy, you may not know how to do the thing that I'm about to do with my finger, how I roll it in my hand. So I may have to cut them up. However you want to do, you want to cut yours up with a biscuit cutter, you can. I often just use my hands. My finger's so good. I'm so good with it like that I don't even think about it, okay? So you got 2 cups. To this 2 cups, Peachy, get you half a cup of shortening. Now, Peachy, I got small hands. My hands are, my ring finger is a 4.5, 5, 4.5, I want to think. That's a half a cup. I can't hold no more than that. I can put this in a cup, in a half a cup, and it's going to be half a cup, right? That's all I can hold. Half a cup. All right? Here's your key, Peachy. When you do that, you're going to have a little grease left on your hand, baby. Don't throw that grease away. Like, grease that cast iron. Grease it. Just like that. That's it. Sprinkle it. Flour like your granny did. Beat it. If you want to, you know. Put that flour on there. Beat it. Beat it off. Just like that. Okay? But the key to these biscuits is to take that shortening. Hello, Rosalind. I seen you, Rosalind. Rosalind, I've been looking for you. And you're going to work it till it crumble up. It's got to crumble like you done cooked a bunch of chicken in the same flour. Crumble it up. Crumble it up. Don't leave it big lumps. I used to see people cook their biscuits on here and they wasn't doing this. They wasn't patting them and they wasn't crumbling it up. And it's okay. But you know, some people that take your whole recipe and they ain't going to give you no credit. But from the time I came on here, I was showing people how to do this. They were cooking their biscuits on 350, 375. But before they say, I helped them, they go over there and say, oh, such and such cook her biscuits on 500. So that's why I cook mine on 500. Well, good. You don't have a recipe, though. You're using mine and cooking it on 500. So crumble it up real good. Now, you can make biscuits with canned milk, like I made those biscuits. Blueberry biscuits I'm finna melt out. Those 4 people been waiting on them biscuits. But I'm finna get to it. I'm gonna show you what it's supposed to look like when I get through. Make sure y'all shout me out. Sprinkle me, baby. That's what sprinkle mean over here. Y'all know the words we use over here. Crumble it up real good, Peach. Listen. So far, y'all, we got 2 cups of self-rising flour. And Peach, if it ain't self-rising and it's all-purpose, I want you to do 1-1-1. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And you got self-rising flour. Okay, baby girl? That's just how easy it is. That's how you can turn all-purpose. And this, with 2 cups of flour, you wouldn't need nothing but 1-1-1. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. All right? Now, I'm going to let you see how this looks. I'm going to get you off the stand and put you on here and let you see this look like it ain't hitting on nothing, Peach. This is what you want it to look like. You're going to be like, I done smushed this up. This look like bird feed. No, this gonna be some good biscuits. Come on over here. Let me show you, baby girl. I want her to learn, honey. As Monique called me. Now look at this now. Look, Peach. That's what it's supposed to look like when you get through crumbling that shortening up. Look, it should look like that. It almost look like it's rice, don't it? Look like the Quakers. Oh, it's Quakers. See, my grandma used to, as they used to say, the old folks used to say, my granny used to work for white people for a living. Was anything wrong with it? No. She paid her bills after my granddaddy died. My grandmama was a young widow. She was a widow at the age of 40, I want to say 47. She never married again. You're going to need whole buttermilk. Make sure it's whole. The more fat you get, the better it be. So we're going to take this. We're going to, measure it out for Peach. All right? I think this is a half a cup. I'm going to use it 2 times, Peaches, which is 1 cup. I'm just going to make it like a little bread bowl so my buttermilk can stay in there. I'm going to take the other one and I'm going to set it right here, which is 1 cup, Peach. But I'm going to start getting what I got already staying in one place. Right? That's all I'm doing. It's going to look like I'm making ooey gooey. Yes? Yes. That's all right. I'm cooking. She good. And the bug man didn't find his check. Take the other, which is 1 cup. Remember, these are half peaches. So this is another cup. Pour it on in there. So far we done use 1 cup peach. I'm giving you the right recipe. Hold on. I'm going to tell you exactly how much you're going to need. So that way when we get through with this, because sometimes I don't measure. So when we get through, we'll know how much more we need. Right? We're going to see if 1 cup is enough or if you need another half of a cup. But first you got to work it in together. You got to give it a good work. Make sure you, like you playing with Play-Doh. Get at a good work. And it should be good and sticky. Just like that, y'all gave it. Pick it up and put it down. Pick it up. Oh, I forgot my cookies. They ready. I put the cookies back in there for 2 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. But you know what? That's how I like my cookie with a little crunch. Cookies longer than 8 minutes. I cook them cookies about 15 minutes. All right. So that's what you need. About 1 cup. 1 cup. And if you put just a tad more in there, that's all you would need. 1 cup. 1 cup. You don't need no more. All right. Now it's done turned into a ball. So the next thing we're going to do, now Peachy, I need my stuff in one spot so I don't mess my counters up. But all I'm going to do is shake a little flour on here to make this not be sticky. Right? Don't worry about what's on my hand. I'm going to use that too. So what I'm going to do, Peach. So far, Peach, you got 2 cups of flour, a half a cup of shortening, and 1 cup of buttermilk. I'm going to take this little flour. Just a little bit. I'm going to rub it on my hands to get the rest of this off. You with me, ain't you? You have not, waste not, want not, do not. Baby, what? Who didn't grow up this way, honey? I tell you, I don't need no help on these. Some things I need help on. But let me tell you, when it comes to making biscuits, I don't need no help. Because my mama made us make biscuits almost every day. So you're going to take that little bit you had. Wasn't nothing but a little bit in there. And you're just going to take it. You're going to move it around a little bit until you get control over that stickiness in that biscuit. Just take it and knead it. Kneading ain't nothing but taking and pressing down. Take it and press it down. Knead it. And if you feel like you got any more stickiness, it's okay. You want a little sticky left, you don't want to dry them out. Honey, you're not making a croissant. Some people get beside themselves. You don't want to. You're not even going to use a fourth a cup, maybe a fourth a cup, just to do what I just did. That's it. Okay? And it's going to be where you can pick this thing up now. And your hand going to be clean. Right? That's how you're going to do it. Now, Peachy, you might need to roll these out and use a biscuit cutter. However, I break off. I have a little flour on the side. Just like I did those. I take, Peach, I'm going to show you a little trick. And I shake my flour right here. Now, you can use a biscuit cutter and roll them out at this point. And just shake your little flour. I don't waste flour. I pat my hands. Both of them. I pinch my biscuit. I'm going to know what size I want that biscuit. I put my thumb in that biscuit. And I roll and I knead that biscuit in my hand till it becomes smooth on both sides. And when it gets the way I want it, after I get through doing this, when you see me on here doing this, I'm kneading. And when it gets to where I like it, nice and smooth on both sides, I take myself, determine what size I want, what side I'm going to use. I press it a little bit in my hand, and I go around the circumference of it, right? That's going to make your biscuit be a little thick, right? So when it rises, it's going to rise. I'm going to press it again. And when I take it like this, it's going to rise like that. Look like I bought them out the store, don't it? No, I didn't. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to lay it right here. Okay? Let's do it. Let's do it again. I want you to learn this method. It's so easy. Get you some flour. Put it in your hand. What size biscuits you making today? You'll start realizing exactly what size your biscuits are. You'll know it. You can feel it when you start working with it. Let me tell you something. This is if you got anxiety or anything, when you work like this in the kitchen, let me tell you something. It'll take your anxiety and put it to sleep. Let me tell you something. The devil thought he was going to play with me. I couldn't come live yesterday. Had me feeling all down and sad and everything. And I was too afraid. I didn't want nobody to challenge me because I didn't want to get out of character. And I was sitting here and I was in the bed all day and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, the devil, you going to lose him. I got victory in Jesus. Victory is mine. Yeah. And we're going to press these down in a minute. I'm going to show you that. But I'm still working with what I got. Right? I can tell what size my biscuit is. It's your buttermilk. But take it. See how clean my hand is? Take it. Put some on your hand. Pat your hand together. Rub that buttermilk in. And press down those biscuits. Now let's take a look at these cookies. Now, don't those cookies look good? So can you imagine doing all the different ones and the different colors for Christmas? See, that's how I like my cookie. I didn't want my cookie too soft. The cookie that they said 8 minutes, baby, that wasn't going to work. That's how I like my biscuits. You got to have what? A little bottom to it. That's what I'm talking about. That's a cookie. If you do it any shorter time, that's your business. Raw one. Look at that. But I'm going to tell you, I put the morsels in there. That's good. For me, from my experience, what I just went through, I would cook them a good 12 minutes and not 8. The kid gonna come home from school and they're gonna be like, Mama made us cookies. Y'all can see them. Y'all know how I be. Can y'all see them? Y'all know I didn't want these too big. I don't really do big biscuits. We like them like these. We don't do them too. We do them about like Cracker Barrel, you know. I knocked her off. I'm gonna have to eat her. Get back on there and quit showing out for me. Girl. Now you can add sugar to your biscuit if you want to. You can do sour cream. You can add a little salt if you need it. It's up to you. Now I can do it there. Show you the bottom. See? That's how I like my biscuit on the bottom. I think I got some rumpy tears. They keep picking at me. Trying to be nice. Y'all keep telling me, Tracy, don't talk about it, be nice. I'm trying to. Good God. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pretty little basket. And I'm going to load this up so I can clean my dish up. Just like he was going to Cracker Barrel. Yes, they did, honey. He told them not to get the polio shot and not to get vaccinated. And the babies, 3 of them, the parents listening. So there's lawsuits left. JJ, you in trouble. And the little secretary of education and her husband, the little wrestling man, the little Miller man, Millerite, they in trouble too. So I'm going to take and put some aluminum foil over these because they're going to be sitting out in the air. But I'm going to act like you came to, welcome to Cracker Barrel. Here's your biscuits. Here they go. You like them? How you like them? How you like me now? Okay. And I'm going to take to see me cook. And they get mad when somebody knows the truth. And then you got to hear all this. I'm going to unfollow you. And you're supposed to be a Christian. I got one right now. She just kicks me all the time over there on TikTok. And I'm about to give her what she wants. All right. So I'm going to keep these covered up. Because I still got to do the rice. And I still got to fry my pork chops. And I was trying to